Hey friends, Daily Dub, Wednesday, hump day, you know, way, hump day, touch yourself. And today, on hump day, we're going to talk about pre-orders, ordering, what brands I pre-order, etc. in my collectibles. And the questions today from L. Andrew Moore, what's a good resource on knowing what's going to come out, how to plan what to buy, not miss out. And then Eddie Mendez says, what brands do I pre-order and why? So these kind of lump together pretty good. I think one of the questions was geared around, you see something in the store, you really like it, you buy it, and then next thing you know, 2 weeks later, something you would have preferred has come out, and you never knew it was going to come out. So let's first talk about what I pre-order and why, and then we'll talk about some tips I use, resources I use, etc. So I typically now pre-order almost anything I buy. While you obviously see me hunt quite a bit and go to stores and different things like that, the quote-unquote thrill of the hunt is much more based on stuff I missed or stuff I never knew existed, old stuff, exclusives that are exclusive to a part of the country or a convention or something that I would have never had the opportunity to get, and much less on things that are just regularly available. For instance, I don't see any value in, let's see, the Black Panther hot toy is about to come out with the vibranium base that makes it light up, looks awesome, right? I pre-ordered that, I don't know, like over a year ago from Sideshow. If that thing becomes popular, it's going to be impossible to find even at your hot toy stores, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay more than I would have had to pay, and I just don't want to go hunt for that thing. That can be different when you're talking about more mass market, retail stuff, Legends, Black Series, whatever, because most of the time, if you're going to pre-order, you have to pre-order a whole wave or even a whole case, which comes with duplicates, and you may not want to do that. I have most of 2017, or I'm sorry, 2018, I would pre-order just the whole case of Legends so that I'd have the Build-A-Figure. I'd give the extra figures away, you know, whatever. And that's what I did for those. But like Black Series, for instance, I don't ever buy a whole wave, so I'll just look for those in hunts. So typically I pre-order everything. So every SH Figuarts I can pre-order, I do. Every Hot Toys that I can pre-order, I do. Iron Studio statues I pre-order. Pretty much anything Sideshow puts up, I'm going to pre-order from them. I have a great deal of rewards points. You know, you can say what you want about their shipping, but they get it to you quickly, sometimes ahead of the retailers, and you get the rewards points for it. It's kind of a wash compared to buying at a store because you're not paying tax, that kind of thing, whatever. I pre-order Mezco, all my Mezco, typically from a website, not from the Mezco site unless it's Mezco Deluxe. Mafex, I only sometimes pre-order. I think I've talked about that in the past. Mafex haven't got as popular yet. I'm sure they will because of the way our community goes in cycles. But right now, Figuarts all of a sudden became popular. It used to be easy to get Figuarts, and now more people are buying them. It's harder to get them. But Mafex often drop in price, especially on Amazon after they're released. So, and they're more expensive. They're more expensive than Mezco or Figuarts. I have trouble paying $100 for a Mafex when half the time they're 40 or 50 bucks a few months later. So that I kind of pick and choose. Like I have that Spider-Man pre-ordered because I know that one's going to likely sell out. I don't have the Wolverine, even though that one probably will sell out too. So I don't know. I kind of waffle on that. So, I mean, anything like that, those are the main lines that I'm looking for now. I do have pre-ordered like the McFarlane Game of Thrones figures from Big Bad Toy Store. The Stranger Things McFarlane's figure. If I know I'm going to collect it, I just go and pre-order it. That way I don't have to find it. So then that means when I hunt, I'm truly hunting for things that either A, I didn't know were there, or I can always be hunting back catalog, so to speak. So right now, for instance, I really want to find, I think it's the Mark 6 Iron Man that is black and gold. Maybe it's the Mark 4. I think it's Mark 6. SH Figuarts. That was some exclusive somewhere, and I missed out on somehow 3 or 4 years ago. And that's one of the things I can look for in all these stores that I go to. just when you think you're not going to find something like that, I found some of them recently. So yeah, that's kind of my focus with the pre-order stuff. Now, more importantly for that, resources, right? So for things that Sideshow carries, Sideshow's very good about telling you what new they have for pre-order. Big Bad Toy Store, sign up for their pre-order announcements. They have a fairly good, I don't know, I imagine it's some type of automated engine that is looking at what you've pre-ordered in the past and sending you emails telling you that something new is available. They're pretty good about sending that out. But that's only once it's up for pre-order. And with certain things, like for instance, some of the Dragon Ball figure arts, they sell out very fast. So that's not the best resource. So here's a couple tips I have. First of all, get to know folks that are at the stores you shop at. Get to know the manager of your GameStop, and don't just get to know the person to use them. Try to be friends with them. Like, get to know them. Chances are they have a lot in common with you. They'll share information with you. You can talk about it because they probably collect stuff too, and they'll find out what you're interested in, and they'll help you out. They can show you the big pre-order list of here's everything that's coming for pre-order. For instance, the Turtles that have come out this week, or I'm not sure if they're street dated or not, but James, who you've seen on my videos, and he's the manager of one of my GameStops, he found those, I don't know, 8 or 9 months ago on their pre-order list and was like, hey, do you know what these are? And all it said was, like, at the time, like TMNT AF1, and had a price point, $22.99 or whatever it was. And we were able to figure out it's probably the NECA Turtles. They were going to release them before the announcement had ever been made. So that's a good resource. Ask to look at the pre-orders that they have available there. Do the same thing at your comic shop. I mean, if you're buying comics, you're probably already friends with the owner of your local comic shop, because that's just the nature of a comic shop. But, you know, they can let you know what Diamond is soliciting, and, you know, look at the PX Previews book that they get every month, because now there's a huge section of toys and collectibles in that book, because Diamond's selling more of that. So, SH Figure Arts are in there, Egg Attacks, Mezco, they're all in there. So, ask to look at that, and they can order stuff for you right there in your comic shop. You know, and then try to get to know or follow at least the folks that are curators of the online storefront. So you've seen, I have a friend, his name's Adonis, he runs freshfigures.com, and therefore he has a lot of information as well over things that he knows he's going to be able to solicit, trying to test if there's a market for different things and whatever. So, you know, they get information that is helpful for you to know what's coming up. So get to know people, be nice to people. The third one is harder. Like, you know, I just happen to know a person that runs a site, but you can also follow them on Instagram, follow their, like the person's page, and maybe not necessarily only the store's page, because they may post stuff there as well. On Instagram, follow hashtags, so you can follow, you know, figure pre-orders or whatever. Like, you can follow specific hashtags and see what people are posting. Follow the official accounts of the producers, like the Tamashi Nations page will show you the SH Figure Arts that they put up at Toy Fair, things like that. So lots of stuff like that can help you. I also think the Fwoosh is a fantastic resource, their website. They tend to have pretty good vetting of their sources and pretty accurate information, and they post it fast. So Fwoosh is also a good place to check in. Anyway, this video's gone longer than I hoped it would, but that's okay. I hope this has been good information, a good discussion. Feel free to message me with any other questions. I mean, I have way too much stuff on pre-order, because basically anything I know that's coming out in the next 2 years that I want, I got pre-orders. I have some pre-orders that I think are late 2020 or early 2021 is the date they're going to release. But I already have it on pre-order because I don't want to miss it. And then I don't have to think about it anymore. So that's the method I choose. Others may choose a different method. Of course, you know, in some cases you have to put money down on a pre-orders, in other cases not. That can impact your decision. So research all that. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm about to be really busy. I got to go make a presentation. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. And until then, squeeze it.